What's going on, y'all? This is Cruz with Cruise Control Radio. Man, today we're here at home helping our music evolve. And we in the building, man, right now. We got a special guest with us. And he is not Dominican.
Not.
I just want to let y'all know that. We got my guy right here, man, AxlloThaGod. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's up, brother? Good to be here, man.
Hey, man, listen. It's hot as hell in here. So that's fire. Literally. So I see you moving around out here, man. You got something going on right now.
Yeah, bro. I feel like I really got to put my foot on the gas this year, you know. I just make up for lost time. I see all my peers in the position I want to be in, and you know, I just got to go hard and just try to catch up.
So are you you said off camera you're from Nashville. So when you say your peers, who do you look at as your peers?
Some people right now, guys I've been working with recently, C-Bands, Big Top, Exclusive, Cardo, just a lot of guys I respect. You know, I don't respect too many people just because a lot of people are maybe good businessmen, but as a rapper or musician, I don't know if this is your calling. You know, I don't know if this is your passion. You know, you
just in it for the money type shit.
Yeah, you know, people just trying to, cause you know, someone like a Blueface, he kind of told people like, yeah, you know, music wasn't even my calling, like, or my passion. I just did this for money. And you know, you see how long he lasted, which he didn't even really want to do it no more.
Right.
He got tired of it fast.
And you could tell. I mean, I don't think he knew he was gonna blow up type shit. Like, he just had a good team around him with Wack already being like, you know what I'm saying, heavy in the industry type shit. But so I wanna get to know you. So this is what we do here on our show is we purposely don't look into any information about you so that we can just, you know you. There's other platforms you go to where you can talk about your music, but we'll talk about that as well. So what do you think about what's going on right now down in Nashville? Did you see what's going on down on Broadway? With
the group of people and them kids?
The Nazi? Yeah.
Man, people just are so ignorant nowadays. You know, it's sad to see. And we're in 2024. You know, this is like such progressive times, and with everything that's going on, it's like you really feel like you would go out in public and use hate speech to a bunch of kids and still feel like a man. It's crazy. Like,
right.
It's wild.
Insane. So, being from Nashville, is this something that's always been like an issue that you've seen like throughout the course? Because when I came here, say it's Music City, and it's like, because I'm from Pennsylvania. Oh, okay. So it's like, when they say like, and I came here 2019. So when they say like this Music City, and it's like,
they really should say Country Music City, honestly.
Yeah. Like, even the sign driving in is people like country artists on the billboard on the drum.
It's a lot of country support here. I wish the hip hop present was more, but maybe that's a little bit on us for not, I won't say not being good enough, but just not trying hard enough. You know, like, I feel like a lot of other areas people are willing, like, just a good idea. Like, if people were willing to do it, if people start a group or something, and if it's 4 rappers, why don't all of y'all put all of y'all's budgets behind one dude? You know, help him blow so he can open the door for y'all's group so not all of y'all are shining. Yeah. You know, maybe, that's the problem, is like everybody wants to be the guy. Everybody wants to be the star, you know. And a lot of people can be the star, but like, we're not rich enough for that. You know, that's why you see the drug dealers make it. You see the scammer dudes make it, you know, or just the person who knew the right guy, he makes it, because if you don't got the money, you got to know the right person. Right. You know, and if you got the money, maybe you could buy your way to the right person.
Right. And even that, you know, runs thin, because like the music industry is not like a, you know, a cheap place.
No.
To be in, especially now, because it's so like not oversaturated, but oversaturated, where like everybody got access to it. Like, you could go and buy a interface for $200 and get a little mic for like $200 and upload your shit, and now it's everywhere. Like, the access is crazy.
Man, when I was a kid, like 16, 17, trying to make it, I was so hungry, bro. We would record. I would play my music off of a speaker. Like, I had like a little bass amp. I would plug the phone up through an aux cord and like record my vocals in my closet on my phone's like voice memo app. Yeah. And then I would send that to my email, and I would EQ the beat out of my vocals and then put it over the beat. Wow. And that would be like the song. Like, I would, you know, then mix the vocals from there. And like, that's how hungry I was. Like, you know, like I'm gonna make music somehow, some way. It's gonna get made.
And you know what's crazy is like people like nowadays. They have it so easy because they got BandLab. You could do that shit straight off your phone, everything.
Boy.
And they upload them motherfuckers too.
Man, yeah. and I feel like it's such a blessing and a curse when somebody is like so youthful and so young and just in their infancy of a career. Mm-hmm. You don't understand the shit you was making at 16 was trash.
Right.
Until you're 22, 23 looking back like, damn, bro, what was I
wish
making?
I didn't have that much access because now that shit's everywhere. Like,
nah, for real. It's like you listen back, which I mean, I hope somebody would grow from 18 to
Right.
25
Definitely.
or whatever. I hope you would grow musically.
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't, but you know, for those
because they
that
get
do.
comfortable in it and they don't like people don't like accepting like criticism and shit like that, and they be like, nah, you don't, this shit fire. But it's like, bro, if everybody's telling you this shit is not fire, or you ain't making like something off of it, nobody's inviting you to a show, it's like,
Yeah.
either you're not spending the money in the right places or your shit's just ass.
Yeah, that's a hard realization to come to for some people.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I probably have some shit that's trash, but you won't ever hear it.
Yeah, no, I definitely did. Like, when I was like an active artist, I would say back in 2012, like, my shit was super trash. But like all my homies was like, yeah, like this, because like, you know, I was sort of like, my energy was more sort of like the alpha male in the group, like, and I was like giving off that leader thing. So it's like nobody wanted to be, but it's like, I'm like, bro, y'all should have told me, because I came to Tennessee and I realized, I look back and I'm like, bro, my shit was really ass, like terrible.
Yeah.
And I was pushing that, but it shit, you know, it was cool, you know, because the personality was there. People fucked with me, not really my music. They just fucked with me. So then the music, they would just support the shit type shit.
Yeah, I've noticed nowadays that the music is a popularity contest. Like,
Yeah.
You got to be a influencer before a musician, which I'm a musician before an influencer. That's my problem. It's like I care a little too much about the music and the craft, and like I might make 4 songs in the whole month. But them 4 songs that I made, album songs. You know what I'm saying?
It's like quality.
Real quality, you know what I'm saying? Or I can go to the studio and crank out 4 to 6 to 8 songs in a night, but it's like, how good are those songs going to be?
Right. It's like quality over quantity for you.
Yeah, I got to be inspired, you know? I like to, and I make music about my life.
Yeah.
So it's like, it just comes out naturally. It flows. That's why like it'll sound how it sounds. It's like, I'm not forcing this.
Yeah, man. A lot of people do force it, and all they do is talk about what's already on the radio. They ain't, like you said, you talk about your life. Like, people are talking about things they heard that's on the top charts. They're not talking about like what they're actually going through.
Yeah.
So that should be type corny, but you know, that's what they want. But I would prefer someone to think about what they're putting out, because like how powerful words are type shit. Like, what do you think about that? Like with because I have my girl be telling me like words is like a spell. So it's like how you use your words can alter like your reality type shit. What do you think?
Nah, that's crazy you say that, because like a lot of times in my life, the music I'll be making will like manifest my life. Like, say I'm like rapping or singing about like tragedy or heartbreak or whatever, and then me and my girl will break up.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it just happened. Like, damn, like, you know, you just speak it into existence. You could have done shit well, everything going good, but it's like, I don't know, it's like the music just manifests itself. It's like premonitions or something. Like, you know, the way like you just feel inspired to write this, because maybe your mind might know what's coming. Like, you might know what's coming, but you don't know what's coming.
Yeah,
you know,
because I think it's more so the playback factor. You know, as an artist, you listen to the song 1,000 times. Well, I don't know about every artist, but me, I would listen to my song 1,000 times before I put it out. Then when it comes out, I'm like, fuck this song.
Nah, that's how I am. Like, when a song comes out, I stop listening to it.
Yeah, because it's like it's old news. But so I think that repetitive, like you listening to it's like your spirit's believing this now, that you're actually going through it. It may be something that you went through in the past, but since you're constantly listening to it, your spirit is like, okay, we're going through this right now again.
Man,
and it manifests.
You ever made some songs where it's like you might cry to that motherfucker, like, you know, you had some real shit going on in life and you just made a song about it? And yeah, I got a couple of those, and like songs like that, I think everybody should make music about, or I won't say about, but like if you have heavy emotions, whether you're happy, sad, you feeling like you can go get some money, like you can get all the money in the world, like make a song about it. Like, you know, you have the best music when your emotions are high.
That's a fact. Because that's what music is, just colors. And like your emotion is colors, like wherever you at on the spectrum. Not like the autistic spectrum, but like shout out to the autistics. They said they're gonna cancel us soon, so I don't know.
They're trying to cancel everybody, man.
I don't know what that means. What does that mean? How do you cancel someone in your eyes? What does cancel mean to you?
Cancel means like you make it hard for their brand to succeed.
Yeah,
like
literally,
you know, like say this is everybody's example. The baby, like he said that shit on stage at Rolling Loud or whatever it was. Yeah. He insulted a whole group of people. That this group of people were like, okay, we are high up in a lot of fields. Right. We're gonna make this shit hard for you. Yeah. You know, a lot of opportunities, these millions you were getting, that shit cut the fuck off.
That shit is crazy. And you know what's crazy is that him having that time off helped him like get into his director bag and like direct videos and shit like that, and made a whole new avenue of money for him too. So it's like wherever God's at, you can't cancel that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he definitely lost a lot of money.
Oh, definitely, like for sure, like tens of millions, like definitely, like tour money is crazy, but still, like
expensive lesson.
Yeah, and it's like, but good can come out of these things, like, because when I think of cancel, it's like you're done. It's like you're written off. Like you ain't coming back.
Yeah, I won't say you can't come back because let R. Kelly get out of jail right now.
Oh, no, he's canceled.
Let R. Kelly get out of jail right now. And he drop a fire-ass album. Motherfuckers might actually think, well, he did his jail time. Like, you know what I mean?
Did the crime, did the time. Fuck it. It's cool. Let him do what he did. You know what I'm saying? He's rehabilitated. But you don't know, man. Just, I don't know. I think when somebody's at a peak in their career, especially like a person of color, it's like it's always some like freaky shit about them that like cuss them off. Like Bill Cosby, there's no way Bill Cosby a freak.
Look, bro, let's dissect this because one, that shit they say that happened a fortnight ago. Goddamn, 45 years,
literally,
whatever the fuck. You really think that they all weren't popping Quaaludes? They all weren't taking ecstasy or whatever they were doing, snorting coke out of
the little
ass.
Kids.
Oh, whoa. I don't know about that.
I was talking about Bill. Okay, you talking about Robert?
I was talking about Bill, like Bill Cosby. Like they said.
Yeah, because he was doing that to the little kids, they said.
No, I didn't know that.
Oh, no, yeah, yeah, you're right.
That.
No, he was flipping it in their drinks. My fault, yeah.
I think they was just saying Bill was giving them Quaaludes or whatever, but it's like everybody was doing that in the 70s.
Yeah. And why is it 60, 50 years later, and you're like, you know what? Bill done fucked my life up. He done slipped some pills in my drink, and he just started fucking me. Now, Bill was that man back then. I think these bitches was fucking him. And he was like, I ain't bet. Like, let's get it popping. And then now later, it's just crazy. I don't know. Because then it devalues the women that are actually going through something. And so now it's like, oh, here she goes complaining. Like, I don't know if you know about the Salem witch trials. Yeah, everybody learned that shit in school. But it's like, that is like the same shit. Like, it's these girls like just screaming like, oh, you're a witch. And it's like, you really not. You just saying these things just to, you know what I'm saying, get the people out the way type shit. Yeah,
but that was a whole different thing too with it. Like the people, like the society has changed so much over time. Like we used to stone people in public and like, you know, like cheer and roar and same with the Salem witch trials, you know, they would hang people in public. Like, and we as a society have changed morally to say, no, we shouldn't stone people in public. We shouldn't use an electric chair. We shouldn't do X, Y, and Z. But shit, for some people, maybe we should. You know what I'm saying?
But what they do instead is humiliate you and make you like disconnected from the world type shit. They humiliate you, say you did this, that. Now you can't go to certain functions. You can't do this. You in jail. Bill Cosby old as shit in jail.
Yeah, they make it really hard for you. Life being a felon, it's really hard.
Yeah. Are you a felon?
No.
Oh,
thank God.
Shout out to you not being a felon. Nate's a felon.
Oof.
No, he's not.
Hey man, some of these felons out here making hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars. Just because you're a felon does not mean you can't make no money.
That's a fact. Look at Wallow. Wallow went crazy.
Life's just a little harder.
Yeah.
But I say this, even if you are a felon, you know, there's always consequences to whatever we do in life, whether they're positive consequences or negative. And, you know, you could have did some things that had positive consequences, but you didn't.
Yeah, and that's
Life's
it.
life.
It's two choices you get every day. Like, shit, you know what I'm saying, choose the bad one or the good one. And whichever one, it just stems from that. Like a little flow chart, that's what it is. Whichever one, you go that way, and then, you know what I'm saying? But you can, the good thing, though, about free will is that you can always right your wrong. Yep. Not Robert, though. R. Kelly probably can't right his wrong.
Yeah, Robert, I don't know Robert. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
nah,
saying? I don't know
R.
Robert
Kelly.
from a can of paint, you know. I know the artist, R. Kelly, who made a bunch of hit music. I know him.
Right.
You know,
Robert's
great musician.
Yeah.
Robert, on the other hand, I don't know who the fuck that is.
Bob. Call him Bob for short.
Nah, for real.
So getting back into music, enough pedophilia talk.
Certified lover boy. No,
Right. Oh my gosh. So you fuck with Drake?
Yeah, I fuck with Drake. He makes good music.
You think Drake you in that beef, like?
Nah, Kendrick won for sure.
Yeah, but you still fuck with Drake. His
Yeah, I
new
still
song
fuck with
that
Drake. He
dropped?
has some good songs in that beef. I think Family Matters was one of the best songs out of the beef. After Family Matters, I'm gonna say Euphoria by Kendrick.
Yeah. I didn't like that shit at first, but then after like the third disc that came out, I'm like, I went back to that one like, yo, he's snapping.
Yeah, the first one was way better than Not Like Us. Like, Not Like Us was just on some commercial, like, dancey anthem type shit.
Got the kids
Euphoria was like, nah, he was piecing this nigga up. He was
Yeah,
hitting him
bro.
with the bars.
That's why I went back and I'm like, yo, he's killing. Like, that should have been it. But when Drake came back, Drake was snapping too, though. But, yeah, that's neither here or there. So you making music. So when you said getting back to it, like making up lost time, like, did you make music, then you stopped, and then now you back? Like, how did that happen?
So a couple years ago, you know, I went out to college and, you know, had my daughter. And so I had to kind of let the music take a back seat. You know, I needed to be in that father role for a bit and, you know, nurture my child with her mother, you know, live out there, do the family thing. And, you know, things didn't work out. And so I came back home to Nashville where, like you said, this is the music city. Yeah. This is where things really can happen. And when out there, I was in the country and, you know, just really couldn't make much out of my career like I wanted to. But then, you know, when I moved back here, it kind of let that fire under me, had that energy going, that spark going where I'm like, nah, I really got to, you know, get it going, get it in gear. Like, I ain't got time to just be playing around. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting older every day. My daughter getting older every day. I got to get this money for us. Yeah. You know?
So where were you at? What college did you go to?
Bethel University.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah. It's out of McKenzie, Tennessee.
Sounds a little wild out there.
Nah, it's fucking country as shit. Yeah. There ain't nothing to do but go to the club and have sex.
That's why you had a baby.
That's
makes
why
sense.
I had a baby.
makes fucking sense.
Should have been in class.
So what did you go to school for?
Music production.
Oh, fire.
Hell yeah. This has been my life, bro. Since like 9 years old. That's all I've been on.
That's hard. So do you do like engineer service? You got your own studio or?
I go to Clearwater Studios.
Oh, with Trent.
And, yeah, with Trent
I still got to
Waters.
meet him.
Yeah, that's my guy.
Everybody
man.
go there.
I can set that up for you.
Yeah, nah. And somebody told me. Who was telling me? I think it was Exclusive was saying, he was like, yeah, well, he knows you. I'm like, really? I wish because everybody that come here that has good sounding music say they record there. Yeah. So I just haven't. I think we spoke through DMs about coming on the show, but then it was here and there. Like,
yeah, that whole studio, they got some great engineers there. Young Gibby, great engineer. Abel the Great engineer. Omniscient in Arts, Zach, great engineer. Doing a lot more video work now, but yeah, a bunch of great guys over there. I recommend everybody go over there. You know, it really help get people's content up. You know, just a little plug. You know, people wonder where to go, and you know, people be thinking I can't find a studio or you know all these other things. But like, nah, it's places to go. Right. You know, I don't want to gatekeep nothing. You know,
Yeah.
people need to know these things. People need to know.
Yeah, no, and that's dope. I feel like a lot of people just have excuses. It's like they know where to go. They know where it's at.
Yeah, I guess,
everybody just looking for a hookup. That's all it is.
You tell them that price is the book, and then you don't hear from them
Yeah,
again.
literally, and then you the bad guy because you got a price.
Hey man, you want my work? Pay my fee.
Listen, you said it. That's a clip right there. We're putting that on the homepage. We're putting that on the homepage of the website. So, you got a project coming out. Am I allowed to talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it. It's called Know My Name.
Okay. Know My Name.
I've never put out a mixtape before, but
Dope.
I would say this is a mixtape. Just a collection of really good vibes. I feel like my flow is just so intrinsic. It just puts you in a trance. Like it's, I feel like I got my own signature ad-libs, just a bunch of shit.
What's one of them? I want to hear.
Cash.
That's all.
Yeah.
Shout out to Cash.
If you hear a lot of my songs, you'll hear Cash in a majority of them.
Is that you manifesting that money?
Nah, it's just I talk about money a lot. That's just one of the ad-libs, or like like that's me too. Like just the way I do it, you'll hear only me really do that. Yeah. Which I feel like the major artists, like mainstream artists, they all got their own signature shit, like that you only really hear them do.
Yeah, no, and that's good because when you did your performance here, like you have your own style too. It's like how you present it, and for a guy here, Swayze, he hates when I do this, when I compare artists to other artists, but like you have like a Juice WRLD kind of feel to your music.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Yeah, but it's like your own style though.
Yeah.
So, that's dope.
I would say the reason that is like 3 big influences for me musically were like Travis Scott, XXX Tentacion, and Juice. Yeah,
no, and actually that's exactly what it, like if all them mashed up together, that's what it is.
Yeah, like with Travis, I just, the ad-libs and just the sound, like, like his harmonies, his melodies, I really took to that. Like, damn, this shit is just so, like, you just melt away in it. Like, it sounds so good. And then with X, like, I really resonated with bro. Like, he's really being vulnerable on a lot of these songs. Right. Like, and I feel exactly the same. Like, I was that weird little black kid that listened to heavy metal. I didn't start listening to rap till senior year of high school. Yeah,
that's what Swayze said, too. That's crazy. You and Swayze probably be cool. So you know what, I was going to ask you that because it gives like a rock vibe off. I was going to ask, you hang around a lot of white people growing up?
No, I had a lot of black friends. I had a mix of both. Like I had a decent amount of white friends because I went to these camps and these music things where, a lot of different people. Mm-hmm.
So where did the rock come from? Like,
I played drums, piano, bass, trumpet, and guitar.
It's a whole band sitting right here.
Yeah, and so I just, I took to people like Metallica, Led Zeppelin, Def Leppard, which I got into, man, it goes so deep, like a Monomarth, Of Mice and Men, like anybody who listens to metal, like they're going to know what I'm talking about, or like.
I have no clue.
Yeah.
I knew about the first like Led Zeppelin.
Metallica.
Yeah. Metallica.
Everybody knows about Metallica.
Yeah.
Shout out Pantera.
See, I don't know who that is. I had a babysitter growing up, like babysitter, but he was like a brother type shit. And he would always come in our head and like, come in our head. That's crazy.
Pause.
Yo, coming in the head is crazy. Like, how does it get into your head? That's wild. So like he would come into our room and like jump on the bed and like bang his head on us and he'd be like, Metallica rules, and like just banging his head on us, like just mocking, like.
Should have been drug tested.
He's actually an alcoholic, but he said he should have been drug tested.
That's crackhead behavior.
Yeah, so that's what I know of Metallica. Is like crackhead behavior. So
yeah, bro, I was super versed in music, bro. Like I like Skrillex, that's dubstep. Martin Garrix, the song Animals. I don't know if you remember that song. He had that years ago. People like Diplo, yeah. LaRue, she had that song, Bulletproof. This time, baby, I'll be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ellie Goulding, bro. Ellie Goulding's my shit. Burn by Ellie Goulding, bro. That's my shit right there. Yeah.
Yo, he's snapping right now. I have no clue what he's talking about.
Yeah, bro. I'm a real music connoisseur, bro. I listen to a lot of shit like that Bobby Womack shit. I told you, listen to that after this. Listen to that.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely going.
I wish you didn't trust me so much.
I wish you didn't. That's funny as shit. And he's talking about fucking his
homie's girl.
That's crazy. I want to know the backstory about that.
I think it really happened.
That's the whole story.
You don't just come up with some shit like that out of like, damn, that's a good song topic. Like, no, that had to really happen for you.
Yeah, and the title is crazy. I wish you didn't trust me so much. That's a foul motherfucker right there. So so getting back to the project, you said it's a mixtape. What is a mixtape to you?
Just so like with albums, I want to have a theme and everything to be synonymous and flow song to song. Mm-hmm. With a mixtape, this is just a bunch of hard music I've made that I'm just putting together under one umbrella with one name, one project artwork, you know. So it'll just be a collection of songs because I feel like I make a lot of great music that I'm just not a single artist, you know. Like,
yeah, like to push a single type shit.
Yeah, like it's very fast food type of music, and it's like let's get back to people dropping solid projects, one project a year. You know, you really put some time and effort into this, and you know, like really take it serious.
Yeah, it's because I feel like people do like how Chris Brown puts like 40 songs on an album, and I feel like people do these things because the stream world.
Yeah, it makes more money.
Yeah, the more shit you got on there, the more possibility you'll get a bigger payout. So it's fucking up the creative. Money's fucking up the creativity in music.
But it's like, do we gotta be 100 millionaire? Which I guess who am I to say that we shouldn't strive for hundreds of millions? But it's like, damn, like why can't we just be okay with having great music and being millionaires? Why do we have to be billionaires or whatever? I don't know.
And people will go their whole life chasing to be a millionaire and won't even be a 6-figure a year person. That shit is crazy.
I just think nowadays there isn't as many famous musicians. There's a lot of famous entertainers, which I guess is, you know, this is a business, so I can't be mad at that. But I do wish like people like someone like a Childish Gambino, a Tizo Touchdown, Smino, even Mike Floss, like you were saying earlier, like somebody like that. You know, they make music where it's like, no, they care about the music.
Yeah.
You know,
like it's soul in it. Like
they're not making gimmicky music so they can go viral on TikTok or, you know, like
it's just it's real life. It's vibes. It's like how they feel, they gonna give you that.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna try to force a feeling, and you could tell when music is forced. But yeah, are you into like you give me like Naruto.
Dude. All right, y'all, listen. Today's episode is brought to you by Home, helping our music evolve. Listen, do you make music? Are you looking for a place where you can perfect your sound, learn about the biz, and get heard by industry professionals? Listen, man, ever dream of having your own pro studio space where you can create anytime you want, 24/7, without breaking the bank? Listen, if so, you can check out Home, helping our music evolve. It's Nashville's only 24/7 music hub, and it's a game-changing opportunity for you to grow your career alongside other ambitious and talented homies. Join Home today to gain access to beautiful, state-of-the-art studios, rehearsal space, co-working, and recreation areas, man. Listen, this is where we do our podcast, and it is perfect. But listen, y'all, it's not just about the space. Home membership comes packed with perks, not them ones you be on. But listen, you'll get access to monthly pitch sessions. These are incredible opportunities to get heard by who? Top music industry executives from labels, publishers, management, booking, and sync agencies. This is so important, y'all. Plus, you'll get support and feedback from high-level producers who know exactly how to polish your sound to perfection. And if you're not in Nashville, it's cool. My people out in Allentown, people in Pennsylvania, listen, it's cool. You can still attend pitch and feedback sessions, mentoring meetings, and exclusive workshops through Home's online platform. So listen, today, do yourself a favor, y'all. Go to homeformusic.org to learn more about how you can become a member of this vibrant community, man. That's homeformusic.org. Become a homie, and let's take over the industry together. Now back to the episode.
I love anime.
I knew it. I knew it.
I love anime.
I don't know.
I don't really watch TV, but I do watch anime for sure.
Dope. What's your favorite one?
The big three for me have always been Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, and Bleach.
Bleach. I never heard that one.
Oh yeah, you gotta get it. That's one of the big three of like all time animes right there.
There's something my homie watched called One Punch. You know what that is?
Yeah, One Punch Man is big right now. Yeah, it's big. That and Jujutsu Kaisen, that's one of my favorite animes right now. That shit got me in a chokehold. Yeah, I'm on a, like people that read this, they'll know what I'm talking about. But like the manga leaks, like I'm on it bad.
The manga, isn't that the anime porn?
No. that's not that. That's not what that is. You're talking about something else.
Yeah. Nah, there's some shit. Somebody was on here talking about anime porn that is called something.
It's called hentai.
Hentai. There you go. See, he know.
Yeah. Hey man, I'm just a smart guy. I'm well versed in a lot of shit.
He said, "You talking about the hentai? Yeah, that's in my browser. That's in my browser." Nah.
But now the leaks, it's like they drop leaks every week on Twitter, like the newest pages from these people that like draw the shit in China or wherever they're at. Yeah, it's like I'm on a bad.
Okay, so you're seeing it like being drawn up
like
before
they're
it's
like
even...
really is illegal. Like
Oh shit!
You're like imagine seeing a TV show.
Before
but like
aired.
seeing a couple scenes online a day before it airs or a couple days before it airs.
That's hard though. That's like back in the day, like with LimeWire and shit, we would like illegally.
Yeah. It's
like shout out to the illegal shit. Shout out to the pirates. Shout out.
Yeah, shout out people risking their freedom for us.
Yeah, shout out to you.
I appreciate them.
Like the guy you ever in the barbershop, you come in with all the bootleg DVDs. They don't do that no more.
Nigga, tell me why a dude at the barbershop the other day came in with some fake ass cologne.
Yeah,
he came in with some Versace Lion. Like, what the fuck is this?
It was piss.
It looked like the Arrows bottle, but I'm like, bro, this is not Versace Arrows. Yeah. And he tried to charge $40.
Yeah, nah, that's what they do. They come in, they be like, "Hey man, let me just get you real quick. Just smell it. I just need you to smell it." And
I don't want you to get this rash on my skin and get the fuck back.
Get your fucking hand out my face. What the fuck are you doing? Yeah, man, they come in with their Cash App now with some muffins. They, you know what I'm saying? They still hustling, but it ain't the good shit no more.
At least they up with the times. At least you got the little square hat box.
Yeah. That's
hit that motherfucker.
Oh shit. So outside of music, what is things that you do like that you're interested in, like business wise?
Man, I really don't do a lot. I just play the game, chill with my daughter, go to the studio, and go to work. You know, just
dope.
That's all I'm doing right now. You know,
that's fine.
Trying to make it happen. You know, day by day, just trying to get new numbers, new fans, new heights musically. Like I'm just always strive for being better. Like I obsess over success. Like it's literally all that I think about.
Yeah, no, and you gotta watch out. And I'm not like, you know, saying what to do, but that's how my mind is set up. And that shit kind of fucked up the foundation of my family because there was no balance. It was something I'm learning right now. So in doing this, trying to chase your dreams and also have a family, provide for your family, is there anything like that you ever deal with? Because, and this for like people out there that are going through shit like that, if they know and they're like, fuck, I'm never going to make it because I never got time for this, or I have to do this, or I got to prioritize this. Like, do you ever deal with things, or is it just easy? Like,
yeah, no, it's definitely hard in life trying to balance it. You know, you feel like you want this time away from your kids to mean something. You know, which I only got one kid, but just with anyone listening to this, like you want your child to know that, you know, daddy wasn't out here just fucking off. Right. You know, daddy was out here trying to build a legacy for you. Right. So that when you're of age, you got a little bit of change to, you know, relax on. Like you ain't got to be out here at 18 wondering where you're going to get it from. And, you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know, I can't, like, my parents are amazing. I love my parents. They helped me when I needed, but like, I want to be able to do more for my child than my parents were able to do for me. Right. And that's no knock on the parents. That's just realizing like there's more. Yeah. My parents, you know, they lived a modest lifestyle of my dad's going to go to work, pay the bills. My mom's going to take care of the kids. There's only so much money you can make off that. Yeah. You know, which my dad did a hell of a job. Both my parents, my mom did a hell of a job. You know, both my parents did a hell of a job. But yeah, like I just want to be the breadwinner for my family. Like, everybody, like, you know, I want everybody to be able to, they living comfortably. Mm-hmm. You know, they ain't got to stress about, damn, you know, tire just went flat on the car. Like, I got to buy some new tires. Like, you know, I ain't got it though, because I got to pay the mortgage and the light bill and the insurance and the health insurance. And, you know, so I want to be able to, I'm willing to bear that burden for my family because, man, this is a lot. Yeah. You know, having to make good music is one thing. But the business is a whole nother thing. Right. Well, how did you, like, what got you into, like, not got you into, but what was your first introduction to the business side of music? I don't really remember the first introduction, but I do remember having the realization of, okay, like, I would just be mad at the world, wondering like, why isn't my music going up? Like, you know, it's like I'm making good music and it's just not really getting any attention, any traction. But then I had that realization, well, it's like, how much money have I put like into this? Like, you know, I want to be able to make money and have a career, but like, you know, if somebody starts up a business, like say you buy a Sonic or something, you just spent 15,000, 20, 30,000 to buy this. Right. I ain't spent nowhere near that on my music, you know, so how can I expect to make money?
Yep. And that's it. That's with anything in life. What you put in, you'll get out type shit. Like if you want money from music, you have to put money into music. Like if you know what I'm saying, you want to be healthier, you go and eat better food, you go to the gym, and it, you know what I'm saying? Everything is like a reciprocation in life. Whatever you put your mind to is going to come back to you type shit.
Yeah, man, I need to be better at working out too.
Me too. Shit, I got a whole...
I got a dad bod, man.
Yeah. It happened when I had my kids too. Like I was already like getting there, like out of shape. And then when I had the kids, I'm like, bro, I gotta eat. You don't got no time to plan to eat. Like, it's like, fuck it. I gotta feed them. It's like, oh shit, I didn't eat. Now I'm eating like once a day, but like a big, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Type shit. But you know, it's convenience. I just gotta break that convenience, John, type shit.
Yeah, I need to cook more, man. I've been living a bachelor lifestyle.
Yeah. No, that's I was gonna say that's hard. But
I spend too much money on food. Too much
trust
money.
me. Yeah. So with being a music artist and someone that watches hentai, is there things that no,
we got jokes.
No, so you know, because you said you're like, this is your aspiration is to be, you know, make it in music. But when you do get there, it's like, what type of satisfaction are you getting from that? Because once you make it, it's like, I made it. And then it's like, now what? Like, what's your plan, or what is your vision of what that would look like after making it?
After I make it, I'm definitely starting a label, because that's the real path to get rich off music. You know, I'm just trying to build my brand and my name. So, like, say I get 1 million followers or whatever the case is, and you know, now I have the connection with a label, so they will fund my label. You know, I could have a partnership because I have the cosign, I have the name to cosign somebody and take them from poverty. All they got to do is have good music and be, you know, likable. Yeah, I'm assuming that's already there.
Yeah, if the music.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's already there. Like, all the intangibles are already there for this person. They just may not have the jewelry, the clothes, all the shit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go build myself, because I feel like I kind of am starting to learn how to get where I want to go. I just don't have the money. Yeah. But once I do get the name and the money, I can help people under me do it. And, of course, it's going to help me in the process. Because if I got 10 artists making, let's say something like they make $5,000 a month off their music, you know, that's not that much for them. Right. But if I got 10 artists making $5,000 a month and I'm making $1,000 off of that 5, I'm making $10,000 a month. Not bad. I'm $100,000 a year nigga now.
Yeah, right. Easy.
Yeah. You know, and that's just off 10 artists only making $5,000 or $5,000 off their music. That's not that much. Right. You know, it's artists out here making a shit ton of money off their music. Yeah. Imagine how much the label making. They got 50 to 100 artists. You know?
That's why they're just loan companies now. Yeah. Like, that's really what they are.
And I do not mind being a loan shark. That's the way to get rich.
Yeah, nah, for sure. Are you into stocks and shit?
Nah, I should be, but
I'm not either. I don't like risking my money. I don't have enough money where I'm like comfortable with like, let me
you can flip your money. You know, there's ways to make your money work for you. You just got to find what works for you. Like, some people like to flip clothes. I know a guy who does Amazon FBA. He sells books. Yeah. Say he gets a college textbook off of somebody. Say the book costs $250, and a person in school is willing to sell it for $100 cash, and you sell that book online for $240, $230, a little bit under the new price, whatever it is. You know, you just made, plus 100% back. Like,
right.
You know.
Yeah, that's like people do that with like yard sales and shit like that, like selling stuff back online, like what they say, like somebody's trash is another man's treasure.
Yeah, man, it's a hustler thing, bro. It's so many ways to get money, man, and I just feel like people are lazy.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's just not wanting it as bad as you think you deserve it.
Because it's 24 hours in a day, man. You could be working 18 of those hours, maybe 16 of those hours.
Listen, I work not a 9 to 5, I work a 7 to 7. Monday through Friday.
And even then, you could still work a little more.
Bruh, that's what I'm saying. I come home and I'm editing. I'm fucking, you know what I'm saying, still doing things outside of it. And my job is like I work in a cubicle, so I be having my laptop, my personal laptop, editing while I'm working, editing, answering calls type shit. So, you know what I'm saying? God just put you in that position. Do you ever feel like you were at a point where you feel like you shouldn't be making music? You're like, maybe I should be doing something. Not when you took your time off when you had a kid, but when you're like, I think if I was doing this instead, I would, you know what I'm saying, have made it.
I don't think that. I do think sometimes though, like all of this money and time I've spent on this, it's like how good or how much better would my life have been right now had I spent that on other things. Yeah. You know, I probably spent at least at this point, I know I've spent over 10,000, 15,000 on my music. Yeah. You know, and then just over the course of the last couple of years, but like where else could I have spent that would have benefited my life, you know? Yeah. Would I have had a new car? Would I have had more clothes? I could have bought some jewelry, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, which these are just all superficial things, but just examples. Like, you know, we forget about these things, you know, because, man, music videos are expensive. You know, media, publicists, traveling for shows, you know, all this shit's expensive. Like, it adds up. You may not realize it. Motherfucker might have spent $3,000 last month.
Yeah.
You didn't even think about it.
You don't even know, because it's like when you're passionate about something. That's like when I was buying all this equipment and shit. It's like when you're passionate about something, you don't realize that, like, oh shit, I just, like you said, like I just spent like $3,000 on some shit.
You ain't gonna see that money back for years.
Fuck with, yeah, exactly. And it takes a while, but like in doing that, you know, being an artist, getting back into, you got a project dropping. Are there some people that, you know, you see in the city that you're like, yo, if I get a song with this guy or this girl, like this shit'll do numbers? Is there somebody that is in the city that you feel like that with?
Nah, not really. I just look at people like I respect. I'm like, yeah, I would like to have a song with this person. You know, because honestly, bro, I think so highly of myself. Like, I think I'm the star.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to be the one that makes it out of this.
Yeah,
city,
yeah.
You know, and that's just how I feel about myself, you know, and which when you've been making music as long as I have, you're going to feel like that. You know, you're going to feel like you're the best. You know, you've put the time and work in to feel that way. Right. You know, I didn't just pick this up yesterday. Like, you know, I just was like, I ain't gonna say that. That might sound like a shot to somebody. I ain't gonna say that.
Oh, I want to hear it. I want to hear the shot.
No, I was gonna say, like, I was in jail, like, just like, man, I want to be a rapper, like, and I got out and started rapping, like, it wasn't that, but like,
yeah.
You know, like,
because that happens.
People,
that
I
got a story to tell.
Yeah, motherfuckers
like,
been
no,
trapping,
you're raping kids.
They've been trapping for like whatever long, and you know, spinning blocks and all type of shit, and now niggas get out of jail or whatever the fuck, and they get in the booth, and now they're blown up. You know what I mean?
It happens like that.
It happens.
It happens like that because you come home and like them people that, you know, have your back and shit, like they were still pushing work and shit, and you come home, they give you money, and if you invest it correctly, you out of here. Yeah. That's crazy. I wish I was a cool like drug dealer and shit. I sold a little weed back in the days, but these guys get like a lot of money, and that's what I was saying too. Like that's why that genre of rap, of hip hop, is like always like the main. When people look at hip hop, they think it's this ghetto shit, but it's like it's so much different, like genres underneath hip hop, where it's like, bro, they're there because they got the money.
Yeah,
they got
like
the money.
Most people won't understand. Like to be a rapper, bro, like you gotta already have money. Yeah, you know, you're not gonna like make money off rap and get rich. No, you have to be rich and then be a rich rapper. Yeah. You know, or get to a point where your brand has built equity or can build equity for somebody else who has money. Yeah. Like, okay, you have the jewelry, you know, you might have been trapping in the streets. You got $60,000 worth of jewelry on your neck. Mm-hmm. You know, you got the bands to pay for the big interviews with the radios and the live performances and all type of shit. Mm-hmm. You just may not know the people. Right. You might meet somebody at a label. They're like, okay, we can work with you. Yeah. You know, we would want to do business with you, because that's really what signing is. Yeah, exactly. You know, they're willing to do business with you, so we're going to sign you as an employee to our label. Mm-hmm. You know, we're going to fund your career, and we're going to make money off the proceeds. Yep,
because it's a benefit. They see benefit, they'll, you know, invest that time in. Like, okay, I know that if we do this for you, we know that the return on it will help us out financially.
And you're gonna get fucked.
Either way,
that's just what's
if
gonna
you got
happen.
nothing to offer,
Yeah.
like monetary gain for them, of course you're gonna get fucked because they got to recoup all their money.
But most people won't see the fact that it's okay to get like fucked musically sometimes.
Yeah, good. So you answered that good because you said fucked musically. It's okay to get fucked. That would have been crazy. I was about to stop you. Hold on, say it.
Nah, because you got to think, bro. If you was just some nobody ass rapper in Nashville, Tennessee, with 2,000 followers, and a label comes to you, it's like, no, we're gonna help you blow up. We just want a 360 deal.
Yeah.
Fuck it, bro. Take the deal.
Yeah.
They're gonna put you in a position to where, okay, this is the first deal.
Yeah.
You got to think long term.
Yep.
This is your introduction to the game. This is not your whole career. This is not your whole tenure. And if you're good enough, I would want someone to believe that they're good enough and, make the music. They want two projects. That's going to be probably like 2 EPs, 2 mixtapes, and 2 albums. So, maybe 100 songs.
Yeah.
Shit, get to work, nigga. They're paying you.
Yeah, because the 360 is they're putting your face out there, and whatever they recoup off of it, you ain't bringing nothing to the table, bro. Let them get you out there, and then you have the business mindset to know, okay, let me make my own merch, something that they're not providing. I'll make my own merch, make money off of that, But a lot of people, everybody think they so bigger than a 360 deal. I don't know why.
Cause see, look, when you meeting these people, like these studio or like industry engineers, producers, etc., get their numbers. Be friends with these people.
Mm-hmm.
You might have met them through the label, but that's not how. You don't got to keep them through the label.
Right.
You can be independent and they still fuck with you.
Yeah.
So where you might not even have to go through a label now to work with this person because your label might halt some shit where, let's say your label's not fucking with their label or whatever the case is, like where some shit don't get cleared, that might not be a problem no more.
Right, because now you directly connected with them. Yeah. And that's the thing too, is like what I tell people is like your network is your net worth. Yeah. Because that's gonna be more valuable. Like say your funds is low and you're like, hey man, like I got these projects here type shit, like how could we push these? Boom, like since you connected with them and they fuck with you, they gonna put you in a position to get those songs sold. Yeah. Ain't nobody gonna hand you money, but they gonna help you get in a position to make money type shit. The songs you got out right now, where can the people listen to them? What are they called? How can they find you? And where can they stream, purchase, all that shit?
All right, so I'm gonna look at the camera when I say this. So when anybody goes on the streaming platforms, ApxlloThaGod. If you type that in, no spaces. If you type that in right there, you are only gonna find me. Now, there are some artists out here, because people try to tell me I should change my name. There are some artists out here, bro. They have the most absurd names I've ever heard in my life. I ain't even gotta say nobody's names, but you could probably think of an artist that has a crazy fucking name. For sure. And if you can find them, you can find me. But yeah, follow me on Instagram, the God, THE.GXD. Look me up everywhere, man. ApxlloThaGod.
And what's the project called again that's coming out? Know
My Name. So I got some songs out right now. Chrome Heart and Centerfold. Then the next song we got dropping called Betrayed. Betrayed? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And when's that coming out? When's the project coming out? Do we know?
I'm going to say, what month is it right now? July?
Yeah, damn near August.
Damn near August. I'll probably drop Betrayed late August, somewhere around there.
Okay.
Project coming in the winter this year.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine. We got some exclusive news right there.
Yeah.
So make sure y'all tap in, man. ApxlloThaGod came through, man. He gave us a performance. He came here and chopped it up. Even with my crazy questions, sometimes it's a little crazy. But shout out to you, man. We love what you're doing, man. Keep grinding. Don't let nobody tell you, what I'm saying, that you doing this or that. Like, you know what you're doing, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. We got to get another one.
Nah, for sure. Respect, bro. And make sure y'all tap in. Cruise Control Radio every Friday. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. Get you a performance, get you a, watch some dope artists. We got all the exclusive artists coming up, man. Talented motherfuckers only from here on out. Because we did have some niggas that wasn't talented, but it's all good. So make sure y'all tap in. Cruise Control Radio. Let's go.